Good morning, good morning, and good morning. You know what's kind of funny to me is that, sometimes these guys will pull up and, sometimes they'll see your car sitting outside and put these tickets or cards. Hold on a second. Now, there's nothing junk about my car. Now, there's a little bit of a little bit of a messed up bumper in the back because a guy that hit me didn't have insurance, but it's okay. I'm not tripping because it didn't mess the car up too bad. I can deal with having a little bit of messed up back end. I'm not gonna show his card on here, but these guys, well, forget it. Why not? These guys, they see your car sitting there and they see a little bit of something on there and they put it on your windows, and I'm like, can you not look at this car and see that it is still just fine? There's nothing wrong with it. Anyway, I don't know why it popped in. Well, I know why it popped in my head, because this was on my window, and this is the second time someone put this on one of these on my window. But they're on all these windows out here, so I know what they're doing. It's not simply because they think your car is a mess. They're just promoting, I guess, if you want to call it that. But anyway, I'm rambling right now. Welcome to another episode of Wait, Have You Seen This? I am your host, Jacoby. I am actually going to go to Santa Monica this morning. I haven't been to Santa Monica in a while, so I decided this morning I want to go to the 3rd Street Promenade and walk around, maybe down to the farmer's market, and maybe go to the pier. Just kind of walk around and point the camera, get my Adam the Woo on, which condolences to his family and to everybody else who watched him. I watched him every day faithfully. He was the inspiration for me to do this channel. Actually, him and Hugh Hauser. I know Hugh Hauser was his inspiration as well. Well, one of his inspirations. But, as cheesy as it may sound, and I know everybody else is saying the same things. Sorry, I'm getting mail. I know everybody else is saying the same things, but I myself really do. I really did enjoy Adam's his channel, and so both of them. And so I choose to keep doing this, and again, condolences to his family, condolences to all the people who were his friends, Justin Scard, the GIV Mike is the only one that I had the opportunity to meet. I was hoping to meet Justin Scard and Adam one day, and hopefully one day I'll still get a chance to meet Justin and all the rest of the guys. There's a bunch of them: the Carpetbagger, the Philly Captain. It's a Grim Life Collective. There's a lot of them that were in this crew of people, and all of their channels are, also World of Micah. Nobody has said anything about World of Micah, but World of Micah as well. But all of these guys are channels that I watched because the way that they did their channels. I wasn't trying to be like them, but the way that they did their channels is exactly how I want to do this channel, because I see that there's so much more to see and do in this beautiful country of ours. Not trying to be this patriot, but just there's a lot of great, beautiful things to see here in this country, and I think we don't take the opportunity to go see the cool things and the wonderful things that we have here in this country. And so, with that long intro going, I'm going to dedicate this one to Adam the Woo and say, join me, shall you? Okay, I'm never going to say that again because that's Adam's. I'm not going to do it. I like Justin Scards, though. We're back. I'm not going to do that anymore either. But let's go. Let's have some fun. Gotta dig it. He's recording himself going live to cellular devices. Killing it though. He is dope. I don't know how many times I've said this, but you cannot beat a view like this. When I say a view like this, because there's other places in the country that views are just as gorgeous, if not better, actually, to be honest with you. There's a Santa Monica Pier over there. I think I might walk all the way over there, because I'm also out here to get a little walk on as well. So I'm not gonna restrict myself in the area that I want to walk. Let's walk down a little bit further. I'm not gonna cross right now though. I'm not gonna do that. I'll check out the bridge right there. I mean, we could walk down there and go across the bridge, but I don't think we're gonna do that yet. Look at these houses. They look so weird. And plus, who wants to live right here on PCH? PCH is as you can see, let's just go that way. And when it's traffic, it's even worse. But look at that. All right, let's. I also feel like I say it a lot too. Imagine living in a place like that where you can just get up, open the windows, and look out over the ocean. No issues. Look at that. That's how close they are to the ocean. That close. And just look at this park area. I forget what I just learned the other day what this area was called, and I completely forgot. I keep trying to get more into doing history and things on a lot of this stuff, so I can have a little bit more information to give you guys. But when I learn some of this stuff, I just kind of go on the whim, just like decide to do stuff when I get up. And sometimes the stuff that I've done a little research on, I'm not actually doing on that day. I just kind of go where I feel like going. Like this morning, I hadn't been down here in a while, and I wasn't gonna come to Santa Monica. I actually was gonna go somewhere else, and I just was like, you know what? I haven't been to Santa Monica in a minute. I'm going to Santa Monica. And so here we are this morning in Santa Monica, because this is where I wanted to go. But again, look at this. Gorgeous. Look at this shape here. It's a heart. And that's actually pretty cool. I'm really trying to stop saying dope. I have a habit of getting some words stuck in my brain, and I say it over and over again. So I'm really trying to stop saying it. But well, I don't know what this is. It just says Santa Monica on it. I don't know what this statue is, but it's pretty cool. Somebody got all the way up there and put something on her arm. So that means somebody climbed this. Why would you do some stuff like that? I don't know, but people are ridiculous. This is Public Works of Art, project 1934. Whatever it is, it's been here since 1934. But it's pretty cool. And the platform is a heart, but it has no information on what it is and what it's about. Why is it here? Any of that. But it's cool. It is pretty cool. So let's keep. This monument is a monument in honor of John P. Jones. He is the founder of Santa Monica, and he also, for 30 years, he was a senator. And it says here, a pioneer of West statements, philosopher's friend. I don't really know what that is and don't know what that means, but it's actually cool. So that's the guy that founded Santa Monica. It's John P. Jones, and I honestly had just heard that name again, like I said, just a few days ago, because I was doing a little bit of research and really, let me make sure I clear this up. I wasn't doing research on Santa Monica. I was watching something, and the video automatically brought me to the next video of about Santa Monica, and there it is. I wanted to go around here and show you more of it, but there's a homeless guy sitting there, and I don't want to disturb him more than that. But check out this squirrel. He's taking off. He doesn't want to be on camera. But again, let's go look at the scenery. Memorial. It said that this spot right here was the spot that he liked to sit. So he would come and sit here and just enjoy the scenery. And like I said before, imagine just what it used to look like back in the day. Again, I'm not going to go too far over there, because the guy You know, the homeless guy, he's relaxing. He's not bothering anybody, so I don't want to bother him. He's just relaxing there. So I'm gonna keep it pushing, and go see what else I can find. That, you guys, is PCH, Pacific Coast Highway. That, if you go that direction and you just keep driving, you'll make it out to Malibu. You'll make it out to eventually get to Santa Barbara and Pacific Palisades. I think it's out that way where the fires were and everything. So you'll get to a lot of stuff out that way. The only problem is that one of the reasons why I don't like to come this way is because Pacific Coast Highway is just, excuse me, it's super busy. It's just super busy. And essentially, Pacific Coast Highway is the 10 freeway. I mean, it merges right onto the 10 freeway. Freeway merges right on from there. And that's basically what it is. But this is it. We're going across it now. But anyway, closer to Santa Monica Pier. We're almost there. Also, this is the unofficial end of Route 66. It's not the real end of Route 66, but this is where they decided to tell people this was the end simply because it made sense to go from Chicago all the way to the beach. But the actual ending of Route 66 is actually downtown. I actually have not found that section yet, but we will. And I'm also trying to figure out a few things to do for the anniversary of Route 66. I believe it's in June. It'll be 100 years for Route 66. I think it's 100 years. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, I'm thinking of some things to do. I gotta jump on it because I actually wanted to go and stay at the Wigwam Motel again. But it's a very popular little place, so I'm thinking it might be booked. But it's what it is. We're gonna figure it out. Also, next year is I think it's 250-year anniversary of America. So I believe they're gonna have a lot of stuff going on next year for that too. So we might try to find some things to do for that as well. Because if you don't know me, if you know me the way my close friends know me, they know that I love history. And so you know, we'll see. We got some plans, some things planned, and hopefully I got some stuff that I can get done this year, and we'll go from there. There's always a ton of people out here, but again, there's your Route 66 sign. But as I was saying, this is not the official end of Route 66. So if you know, you know, and a lot of people don't know. A lot of people think that this is the end, but it's actually not the end. It's actually downtown. But hey, you can't kill anybody's joy. What he talking about, but he doing it. But you can't kill their joy, so we'll leave it alone and let people keep thinking that, but it's actually not the end. Let's keep going. Also, you see a lot of people out here fishing while everybody's walking, because you can actually fish off of any fixed structure without a license. So like a pier or a breakwater, if you can get on one of those, you can fish off of it for free without having a fishing license. But this water is absolutely gross. I keep saying it over and over again, but that is some horrible looking water. Horrible. Here to Santa Monica without getting this shot right here. It's an iconic shot. This is the shot that's worth getting. And also, I keep talking about the water being brown. I keep forgetting that we just had a lot of rain, so it makes sense for it to be brown, because the way California is set up, it's set up to where the water runs to the ocean. That's just the way it's always been. But so that makes sense for it to be brown right now. Because like if you look far out, I mean, you can't see it in the video here, but if you look far enough, you can see that it's still blue all the way out there. But up close is brown. But like I keep forgetting that we just had a lot of rain the last few days. And so it makes sense for it to be brown. Even more reason for me not to be in it right now. Even more reason. But look at that, that's still gorgeous. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to read that, but it essentially says this building has been here since 1916. And the carousel inside has been here since 1947. And the entire building is now on the Register of Historical Buildings. And it's since 1987. Historical places, not buildings. Register of Historical Places has been here since it's been that way since 1987. We've never been able to get inside, so we're gonna go inside real quick and take some pictures. This will be the first time we've been inside this building. Holy crap. This is my absolute first time ever being inside this building. Look at this. Look at that thing. It is gorgeous. Since 1947, this thing has been spinning around in here. Holy crud. This is so dope. Look at this building. This building been on this premises since 1916. Been on the pier since then. That is crazy beautiful. Wow. And the pier itself has been here since 1909. I just saw it up there because it says Happy Birthday Santa Monica Pier. So the pier has been here since 1909. Wow. Look at this. And I want to say that this building is the only original structure that's still on the pier. Look at that. I love this because, again, this is the first time I've ever been in this building. Wow. So beautiful. Literally only thing in there to see is the carousel, but it is so cool. So cool. I love it. But anyway, let's go look at a little bit more and see what else we can find. And I tend to forget that there is actually an aquarium. It's called the Hills of Bay Aquarium. We're gonna go in here real quick and see what we can see. Yeah, look, oh yeah, it's dope. Well, let's go off in here and check it out. So, it's a small aquarium, it really is, but it is awesome. It's $12 to get in, and it is really nice. Actually, pretty cool. Look at that. Definitely looks bigger. That is crazy good. Alright. Abalone. Those things are huge. Massive. Wow. Over here, look at the starfish. Look at the starfish. Look gross. Look at his little tentacles doing the tentacle thing. Seen a guy do one of these one time. Look at this stuff. I'm not touching nothing. No. I ain't afraid. I'm just not doing it. Thank you. Wow, look at that. He said you can touch him if you want. I'm not gonna touch him. Cause it just looks weird to me. Look at that thing, man. Wow. That is really awesome though. Let's go over here and see the bigger fish. Look at that. It looks like a rockfish, black rockfish, which is essentially a bass, an ocean bass. At least that's what I was told. But that's not a black rockfish though. It just looks like one. Look at this. Look at him. He's real. Oh, he's kissing at the camera. Look at the camera. Look at him. They see the camera. Oh snap, he wants to look at the camera. Holy crud. Oh, that's a shark in there. Check out the shark right there. It's a pretty cool little place. Fish over there. I didn't see him. Wow. Why is his eyes so dark? It looks like he don't even have eyes. Look at this. He's just chilling, pointing down. Good Lord, that's crazy. Oh, also, here's the jellyfish. full-grown jellyfish. I said jellyfish. Moon jellies is what they're called. That's cool. But then also, they have the little baby jellyfish over here too. This is 2 to 4 weeks right here. And that's 1 to 2 weeks. And you can't see them here, but there's jellyfish in there. Look at this. That's crazy. Yeah, you gotta love nature. That is the California skate. It's pretty much see-through. That's crazy. What these are? They look weird. These are pretty cool. Really cool. Oh, hello. Oh, there's more. Sure. I have no desire to touch one. I just want to put them on film. That's it. Not that I'm afraid, I just don't want to. Okay, maybe I'm a little bit afraid. No, I'm just joking. They look cool though. Wow. Look at that thing. It is ugly. Not cute. Also, there's an octopus over there. But I don't want to see the octopus. Oh, that's crazy. That's not a cute thing. But I think we've seen it. Like I said, it's a small one, but it's a nice one. It's very small. But it's a really nice little aquarium. Yeah, this is it. Let's go. I'm thirsty. Actually, a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. It's a small aquarium, but I think it's worth it. So it's called Hilda Bay Aquarium. You come down here, pay 12 bucks and go in and check it out. Support them. I mean, it's just pretty dope. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I would go again, and it's actually pretty cool. But anyway, let's keep going. I didn't know Google had a store, to be honest with you. This is the first time I've ever in my life seen a Google store. But most importantly, this place right here was the record store in the movie 16 Candles. This is where Molly Ringwald came to look for some records. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie, so I'm not going to try to tell you what happened in the movie. All I know is that this is the building, this is the spot. Of course, it's no longer a record store. It is now Google store. But this is the spot where the record store was in pretty, I keep wanting to say Pretty in Pink, but it's 16 Candles. But this is it right here. Gotta love it. And also, right down here is where Pee Wee Herman got his bike stolen in Pee Wee's Big Adventure. And he had to drive. And it's funny because he had to go cross country to get it. And it started right here. And then the Cabazon Dinosaurs was one of my favorite places there. It's in here. And it happened right in this area. Now, Adam LeWoo done a much better job of showing you guys where it would be at. So I would say if you really want to know exactly where it happened, exactly, watch his video. He does such a great job. But I do believe this building right here was in the background. This white building right here. So it was right here. This is also back when you could actually drive down Santa Monica, down 3rd Street Promenade. Can't do that anymore. But yeah, it happened right here in this spot. I want to say those dinosaurs are actually in the movie, in the scene as well. But yeah, it happened right here in this area. Gotta love this stuff. Anyway, let's keep going. So this is gonna be funny. Well, maybe it's not funny, but it's cool to me. This guy right here was the very first person I ever recorded about 20 years ago when I first moved to California. And I've been here longer than 20 years, and I have not seen him in forever, but he is the one that was here. I wish I still had that footage. I'm gonna see if I can find it, because that would be dope if I still had that footage and was able to incorporate it into the shindig here. I hate that it's drunk, so it doesn't sound very great, but he's doing his thing, you know. It's crazy though. He literally was the first one I ever recorded, and he's still out here doing it. we are back on 4th Street, heading to my car. That is going to do it. Let me get this right. That's gonna do it for today. I've had a good time, as always. Showing some things, pointing out some stuff, and you know, thinking I know some stuff. But do my best when I can. But thank you guys for joining me on the episode of Wait, Have You Seen This? I have been your host. I love you. There's absolutely, positively nothing you can do about it. Have a good one. Bye.